We need to understand this. If you want to be successful, don't seek success. What you seek is competence. If you enable yourself and if you do something well, other people will say you're a success. If you think I'm a success, it's foolish, isn't it? You're doing something and you're doing it well, other people in the town or in the country or in the world, people will say, oh, he's doing something really successful. They're looking up to you, that's fine. You look up to yourself, that's madness, okay? You don't seek success, you seek empowerment, you seek competence. You do the best that you can do. You cannot do as well as somebody, but you can do the best that you can do. So if you do your best, if your best is good enough, world will recognize. If it is not, you will be happy. So, what does success look like? What does it take? You know, I know family and friends who always have their breakfast on time. And after breakfast, of course, they must have coffee. After coffee, of course, they must light up a cigarette and sit there nicely because they're trying to become peaceful. And then they will go to work, come back home exactly on time for lunch, eat lunch, rest for 1 or 2 hours, sleep, then evening have one tea and then smoke, and then again go to work. And 8 o'clock, 8:30, they're back home for dinner and then maybe other things, drink and this and that and whatever. But those who have been very successful, either in music, sport, art, business, spiritual process, doesn't matter what, those people never know when they ate, when they slept, when they got afternoon rest. I've not seen such a thing in my life. So, those who are committed to being successful with whatever they're doing, one important aspect of their life is they're not settling down wherever it's a bit comfortable. Because comfort will happen when they lower you to in the grave, very comfortable you are, you know. Right now, it's about ensuring that there is profoundness of experience and there is impactfulness of activity. Because if they had given you a limitless amount of time, you could do all those things, nothing wrong, I'm not against them. But they gave you such little time with such tremendous potential of being human, that's the problem. For every one of you, your life is precious, isn't it? It's a precious life. If something is precious, where do you want to invest this life? Because what you call as my life is just a certain amount of time and energy, isn't it? As you sit here, your life is ticking away or no? What is ticking away is not time, what is ticking away is your life. So this energy that you call as my life, how are you going to invest it? Because it's going to… if you're doing something truly worthwhile, it gets over before you know what happened. Only if you're doing something worthless, it feels like a long life. Have you noticed this on a particular day when you're very happy, 24 hours, poof, it went off like that, like a moment? You're miserable, 24 hours feels like 10 years. Have you not noticed this? So only miserable people will have a long life. Joyful people, life goes away like that, as if it's a couple of days, it passes away like that, if you are creating what you really care to create. So, one thing that every person should do is, without the influence of the peers of your own age group, without any kind of influence, somewhere you must stay by yourself, at least for 2-3 days, and look at it. What is it that I want to invest this precious life into? What is it that will be worthwhile today and worthwhile after 50 years for me to invest myself into? You invest your life into that, whatever it is. However small, big, it doesn't matter. If you see that this is something truly worthwhile and you invest your life in that, this will be a life of fulfillment.
You won't find a single person in this world who doesn't want to be successful. Everyone, without exception, wants to be successful. But if you ask them, what is success really? Then they would define it in terms of material wealth. They would define it in terms of power and in terms of social recognition. This is what is their idea of success. Majority of the people in this world believe that unless they are incredibly rich, they can't be called successful. Most of the people in this world believe that if they are not in any position of power, they can't be called successful. If world doesn't recognize them, then they consider their life as an utter failure. If you are one of these people, then you don't really know what success is. Your understanding of success needs to be redefined. True success has nothing to do with money, nor has it anything to do with power or recognition. This is just a lame idea that the society has put in your mind. This idea of success has gone very deep in your mind. It has gone to even the unconscious layers of your mind. So, if you want to get rid of this wrong idea of success, you have to bring it in your awareness. You have to consciously see it. You have to recognize it for what it is. True success is all about inner growth. True success is all about self-discovery. It's all about living in alignment with your true nature, living in alignment with your divine conscious nature beyond this body-mind complex. This is not to say that you should not earn a lot of money. Do earn as much as you want, but always remember that money has nothing to do with success. Money can buy you only comforts. It has nothing to do with success. Comforts cannot bring you closer to your divine self. You can discover your divine conscious nature only through spiritual practices and not through comforts. You have to recognize that each individual is unique. Every person in this world is born with their own talents. They are born with their own passions, with their own purpose. So you have to accept it. You have to honor it. So recognize your own talents, recognize your own passions, your own purpose, and stop comparing yourself with others. Because as I have told you, that they have got their own talents. Allow them to pursue that. You focus on pursuing your own passions. Devote your whole time and energies towards expressing your true nature rather than imitating others. Devote your whole time and energy towards expressing your own talents rather than doing what the society wants from you. And this is what true success is. If you are pursuing any goal, then you have to recognize the importance of being mindful of the process, being mindful of the path. Stop being so fixated on the goal. Enjoy the process. That's where the seeds of true success are sown. Remain present with what you are in this very moment. Success is not solely decided by the attainment of future goals. That's a completely wrong idea. Success is all about being totally present in the process. It's about being totally present with actions that you are performing in this very moment. If you can remain aware and conscious in the process, if you can do everything mindfully, then success or the attainment of future goals will just be a byproduct. Always remember, true success is always to be found in inner fulfillment and contentment. Material possessions and external achievements may give you some transient, temporary satisfaction, but true fulfillment and true success can be experienced only when you recognize who you truly are beyond this body-mind complex. True success can be experienced only when you recognize your divine, conscious, blissful nature.